Hello, I'm Jan, and my team built a tool to help people learn languages better. Why? We believe that learning languages unlocks opportunities for better experience or even life, and as such, if we can make it easier, it's an effort worth doing. How? The key insight is that to truly learn a language, you need correct output, speaking, and especially writing, and getting that is hard. It's normal look behind a paywall, course schedule, or a tutor's calendar. So while most apps focus on recognition, not production itself, our solution tells you what you wrote wrong right after you finished writing, and it remembers all your progress, and you can use it anytime you want. Wharf is a self-hosted tutor that does all that. He's language agnostic, and few cents a session with a commercial model, or free if you host it locally. So next question, why agents? 2 points here. LLMs are good. They are cheap, available, and language processing is one of their core strengths. Second, one simple prompt. It can grade or correct, but it will eventually struggle with remembering, and it can't help you fix your problems unless you give it tools and better structure, meaning you make it a system, the agentic system. And for instance, here on the screen, you can see the core feedback loop as we build it in the app. So now it's a demo time. I open the main module, which is writing, passing a text here for the sake of brevity. How is this thing designed is that it's a single interface. You can ask questions to your tutor. You don't need to Google it. Once you're finished writing, you submit the work. You see that there's an evaluation pipeline, which is deliberately broke down into smaller steps so that even so powerful models get can have a reasonable chance of succeeding. And shortly I will walk you through the outcome. There are a couple of parts. There's your text with highlighted errors. There's mistakes, where it's the mistake is named. There's a comment and the correct wording. Then there's corrected text, high-level summary of what you did well, wrong, some aspirational tips, and lastly, if I click on done, because I did some error which are occurring, I get offered a grammar practice. Here I need to click uh, through the initial screen. Which so now we're in the second module, into grammar. There are a few parts. First, you have uh, basically a grammar dump or a description of the topic, which is quite comprehensive. So you read through it, and once done, you practice on exercises. There are different types of exercises, and basically the engine goes through them and picks the one which fits. Once you again find answers, you can repeat the exercise, or if you're very good, you can return to writing. So now for the build, as you can see in the schema, it's heavily modularized. There's user interface, which sits on top of orchestrator, which is the only component which accesses storage. Orchestrator spins up different modules. Each module corresponds to one of the language competency. They are supported by skills. Also, the actual language content is not part of the code. It's kept separately and injected at runtime. And as you can see in this other schema, they are supporting generative scripts, which pre-fill them for you. Mind you, this part is possible, but you need a strong enough model. So, for instance, having the commercial model, be it, let's say, Gemini Flash, is important. The next part is that between all the components, they are strong contracts to catch issues early, especially on the LM calls, which auto retry if the parsing doesn't work. The project is validated in two different ways. They are unit tests. There's more than 350 of them. There's LMS judge basically tests for the non-deterministic inputs, sorry, outputs, and they are also end-to-end tests. Lastly, switching the backend is as easy as switching config. So for instance, I had by chance pre-filled Gemini and want to switch to Llama. And if you give it a second, you see it works. Close out. Honest about scope. This is still proof of concept. Proven end-to-end on German. Content generation goes a bit further. Czech and Hindi were both tested at smaller scale. Hindi came out weaker, but still passable. As for models, game runs locally, but commercial models, even the, let's say, small ones, are noticeably better for a genuinely small cost. Next, bring in other language skills, reading, vocab, speaking, make the app basically one place to practice all. And thank you. This is Wharf.